My name is Angela, and this is the noon stress relief yoga class. A shout out to all my regular folks. I miss you guys so much, but I'm glad we've been staying in touch by email and text. If you're out there today, welcome back. Any new folks, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to go through a few props that the regular folks might know that you might not know if you've never taken the yoga class or you're new to the format that I teach. So a few things you might want to grab. We are going to work on tree pose. So Linda, if you're out there, we're working on tree today. So you can grab a chair or get close to a wall. So I've got a chair without wheels that we can use today. We need a little extra support when we're doing the tree pose. Some of the other things that I might recommend, if you have any knee issues, you want to grab some knee pads. These are actually pieces of yoga mat that have been cut. So you can slide those under your knees if you've got any knee issues. Sometimes we use a strap. We will use a strap today. You can use the traditional strap, or you can find something at home, maybe a scarf, anything that works. It's about the length or close to the length of your leg. A block, we'll use that for a little extra extension. Sometimes a block can be helpful. If you don't have a yoga block, you can always grab something out of the cupboard, a box, or even a book. Last but not least, an eye pillow. And these can be purchased at the store. You can also make your own, just taking a tube sock, filling with some rice, maybe a little essential oil, and tying off the end. So these are nice. At the end of class, just a little extra pressure on the forehead when we do our relaxation. So that would be one more thing that you might need to have. And then finally, if you've got some music that you enjoy or a favorite playlist that you want to have in the background, you can go ahead and get that started now. We're not allowed to use candles here in the building. So if you're at home and you want to use a candle or a diffuser, go ahead and grab that. Now, and I always try to bring a little bit of nature, either a flower or a rock, seashell, something from the outside. Today I brought in a nest with a little bird's egg. It's spring outside. So focusing on that positivity that comes with spring and new beginnings. So we'll get started. So if you've got a yoga mat, you can go ahead and get that down on the ground. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can always use a beach towel or maybe a long rug. So just have that down. I'm going to have you start on your back. So I will stand while I cue the first part of our class, which is our breathing exercises, but I'm going to have you go ahead and come down onto your back. So you can be all the way reclined fully on your back, or you can always have those knees bent. So that lower back's pressing into the mat, those knees are bent. So whatever is most comfortable for you. So I'm going to go ahead and have you take a moment to get down on your back, on your mat. So extend those legs out in front. Those arms can fall off to the side, palms facing up. We're going to start with the jaw. It's one place where the body holds a lot of stress and you don't think about it. Maybe just opening the mouth a couple times. Just noticing any tightness or tension, maybe if you were gritting your teeth. Just releasing that area now. And then allowing all the muscles in the face to soften. Maybe even closing the eyes if you're comfortable with that. And then next we're going to move down to that chest and that shoulder area. So rolling that chest open, the shoulders down, away from the ears. And then finally that lower half of the body. Finding that place, you can just be comfortable here on your back for the next minute or two as we transition from everything that was going on outside of this room or the space that you're in. Focusing now on that present moment here for the next hour. Just you and your breath. So beginning to tune all the other stuff out. You're going to seal off the lips. To focus on that breath moving in and out through the nose. Again, picture yourself, that little egg in that nest. That body's completely relaxed. Nestled in on the mat. And then from here, we're going to take one hand onto the chest, one hand onto the stomach. As you're listening to that breath, moving in and out through the nose, maybe hearing that music in the background, the set of that candle or diffuser. By having that hand on the chest, one on the stomach, just beginning to notice that movement, that breath moving in and out through the body. That gentle breath allow all of us to be here today. Just taking a moment just to notice that breath move through the body. And then from here, we're going to move into extending that exhale. So for the next few rounds of breath, and one round of breath counts as a full inhale with a complete exhale. So when I mention a round of breath, that's what I'm talking about. So we're going to start by allowing that exhale to last just a little bit longer than that inhale. So pressing all that fresh oxygenated air out to those cells. And then from here, coming back to that natural breath again, just what the body does on its own, no effort, no counting, no worrying about the inhale or the exhale. Just taking a few more moments just to get that body centered and settled, ready for this next hour of class time, tuning everything else out at this moment. There's nothing you can do about anything else right now anyway, so just focusing on your time here for the next hour. So lunch break just for you today. So whenever you're ready, staying on your back, we're going to bring those knees up into the chest. I'm going to come down on my back and join you here. So we're going to bring those knees up into the chest. You can wrap opposite hand to opposite elbow, pointing those toes towards the top of your mat. If that's not comfortable, you can always take those hands right below the kneecaps, pulling those knees into the chest. Gentle little squeeze here with those knees. From here, we're going to take a full inhale. As we exhale, pressing that lower back into the mat. Two more just like that. Full inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, full inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're going to release those knees away from the chest. Again, staying here on our back. From here, we're going to take those hands palm side down on top of the knees. We're going to do some little circles on that lower back. So especially if you've been at work today, maybe sitting all morning, doing that lower back, a little massage here. So clockwise and counterclockwise, just circling those knees one direction and the other. Or you can think of that rectangle and make all 4 points on that lower back. So taking a few moments here. With those knee circles. And then from here, we're going to drop that right foot down onto the mat, pressing it into the mat. We're going to pick up that left leg. We're going to cross that left ankle over that right knee. We're going to take our right hand, gently pressing into that right foot. That left hand, just going to push that left knee away from the body. So we're going to have some movement here. So we're opening up through the hips now, picturing that left hip like a little clamshell. We're just gently opening that space. Again, focusing on that breath still, in and out through the nose. From here, we'll take that left knee, gently bringing it to the outside of the rib cage, and then pulling it up towards that left shoulder. We're going to lock those fingers together, holding that left knee in place. 3 rounds of breath here. That full inhale, that complete exhale is 1 breath. And then we'll bring that knee in front of the chest, same thing. Bringing those fingers together, hugging that knee in. We'll take a full inhale. Complete exhale. 2 more just like that. Full inhale. Complete exhale. After that 3rd round of breath, we're going to drop that left foot down onto the mat. We're going to pick up that right leg this time. We're going to cross that right ankle over that left knee. That left hand gently presses into that left hip. That right hand, same thing on this side. We're going to gently push that right knee away from the body. From here, we'll take that right knee to the outside of the rib cage first, and then gently pulling it up towards that right shoulder. We'll bring those fingers together, hugging that right knee in. 3 rounds of breath on this side. Full inhale. Complete exhale. From here, that knee comes in front of the chest, same thing. We're going to bring that knee in, pointing those toes towards the front of your mat, taking a full inhale. Complete exhale. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Complete exhale. From here, we're going to bring that left knee up to meet the right, hugging both knees into the chest. And then we're going to take those hands around the back of the legs, that little rock and roll up and down the spine. A few times here. We will come up to our seated posture at the top of our mat. So again, if it's not comfortable to cross your legs, you can always extend them out. Otherwise, crisscross applesauce here. We're going to come up on those sitting bones, maybe rocking back a couple times just to make sure that you're not slouching, but you're lifting up. From here, we're going to find that navel. We're going to pull up through the crown of the head. So thinking about that nice open airway. We're going to roll those shoulders down and away from the ears, opening up through that chest. And then finally, one last little check is to tuck that chin back, taking that extra pressure off the shoulders just from the weight of the head. So again, great thing to do while you're driving is just making sure that you've always got that chin up, so you've got that nice alignment, taking that extra pressure off the shoulders. Finally, those hands coming down to the knees. First time in our seated posture, we're going to do 3 rounds of breath here. The eyes can be open and closed, taking that full inhale. Complete exhale. 2 more just like that. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Last one. Full inhale. Complete exhale. After that 3rd round of breath, checking in with our posture again, we're going to bring that chin down towards our chest. We're going to roll our right ear over to that right shoulder. Carefully coming back to center, taking the left ear over to that left shoulder. So just a little roll side to side, and we see that neck. Again, looking down on our phones, driving, working at computers. Sometimes that neck can get out of sorts. Just taking a few moments here for the little neck roll side to side. And then we're going to come back through center, tucking that chin back in. On my seated posture, we're going to move down to the shoulders now. So we'll start our shoulder rolls. We're going to start with those forward rolls first. We're going to come up On that inhale, on that exhale, rolling forward. So think about getting in those nooks and crannies in that shoulder area. And then we'll take that counter movement. So coming up on that inhale, on that exhale, bringing those shoulder blades closer together and sliding them down the back. Again, we tend to get like this. Taking a few moments. That counter movement to open up through that chest. And coming back to that neutral position, checking out our posture again. We're going to take those arms off to the side, fingertips touching the floor next to you. We're going to take 3 rounds of breath here. Full inhale. This time we release that exhale. We're going to let it come out through the mouth. So I want to hear you at home. So nice big inhale. Exhale. 2 more just like that. Nice inhale. Exhale. Last one. Nice big inhale. Bring those shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale. Letting all that breath out. Mouth. Taking one gentle recovery breath here. Inhale. Complete exhale. We're going to come into our seated twist. So obviously listen to your own body. If you've got any back issues or any issues with anything in that lower back, just be mindful of your own body, what it's telling you, and back off if you need to. We're going to take that right hand onto that left knee. We're going to roll that chest open. We're going to take that left arm behind us, stand for our back, and take that gaze out past that left shoulder. Again, keeping that torso lifted. That gentle breath moving in and out through the nose. Gently coming back to center, taking a recovery breath here. Inhale. Complete exhale. And then go to the other side. So same thing, that left hand coming onto that right knee. We're going to roll that chest open. That right arm now comes behind us. That stand for our back. That torso stays lifted. And taking that gaze out past that right shoulder. That gentle breath moving in and out through the nose. And then coming back to the center, taking that recovery breath here, checking in with our posture. From here, we're going to take those arms off to the side, fingertips touching the floor next to you. On an inhale, we're going to reach those arms way up overhead. On that exhale, we'll pull that breath down into the chest. Taking an inhale, sending that breath out. Exhale, arms back to the side. We'll do 2 more just like that. Nice big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, pulling that breath down into that chest. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms to the side. Trying to keep the lips sealed off. Just breathe through the nose. Last one, big inhale up. Exhale, breath in. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms down to the side. Taking your recovery breath here. From here, we're going to work down through the waist. So we've done jaw, shoulders, neck, and moving down towards the waist. On that next inhale, we're going to reach those arms up overhead. On an exhale, we're going to plant that left hand on the floor. We're going to reach up and over with that right arm, trying to come over that right ear. So again, thinking about that release from the hip bone all the way out through those fingertips, that nice side body stretch. That gentle breath in and out through the nose. Coming back through center, taking a recovery breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. I'm going to take it to the other side. Big inhale, reaching up. On that exhale, planting that right hand now. That left arm reaching up and over. Same thing, feeling that release from that hip all the way out through those fingertips. Gently coming center, taking that recovery breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. We're going to bring those hands together. We're going to turn those palms outside, reaching those arms out in front, and turning those palms towards the body. One more time. Releasing those hands out. And then we're going to take some little circles with our wrist, getting ready to set up for our cat-cow. So again, if you've got any knee issues, think about grabbing those knee pads, a little extra cushion, even bending that mat and adding that extra cushion. We're going to come onto our hands and knees for that cat-cow flow. So I mentioned this during my regular class time, that this is a great posture that you can start your day with. You've got a rug next to the bed or your mat if you want to keep it there. Just getting up in the morning and starting your day with that cat-cow flow. Just a nice way to warm up the mat for your day. So to get set up for cat-cow, we're going to have our knees about hip distance apart. We're going to press into the palms. I always like to cue on this one, especially since a lot of people have wrist issues, not dropping all that weight now onto the wrist. But think about slightly coming back onto that heel bed. I like to cup the hands and press into those fingertips. The other thing I want to mention is not completely locking out those elbows. Always having that little bit of give here. From here, we're going to coordinate the breath. So that's what makes yoga different from other things that you might do, is coordinating that breath with the movement. So we're going to drop that belly. On an inhale, we're going to open up through that chest, making sure we don't overextend the neck. On the exhale, we're going to round through the back. That nice arched back. So again, dropping that belly. Inhale, maybe slightly forward. Exhale, rounding. Always be in tune with that neck, making sure you're not overextending. You want to think about that movement up and down the spine, from the base of the skull all the way down to the tailbone. So a few more rounds here. Again, dropping that belly, inhale, opening through that chest. Exhale, rounding, arching into that cat back. And then we're meet back up in our tabletop. Again, checking in with those wrists and elbows. From here, we're going to take that right arm. We're going to sweep it up on an inhale. Big inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to thread that right arm underneath, bringing that right ear closer to the mat. And then gently coming back through center, coming back to our neutral tabletop. We'll take it to the left side. So reaching up with that left arm on an inhale. On that exhale, we're going to thread that left arm underneath the right, bringing that left ear closer to the mat. Again, that will look different for everyone, so listen to where your body is today. And then gently coming back through center, checking in with our wrists and our elbows. We're going to go right into Sunbird. So Sunbird, we're working on stretching, we're working on our core, we're working on balance. So a couple options here. You can keep both hands grounded on the mat, or you can add the arms in. So listen to your body, where you are today. So on our next inhale, we're going to take that left leg back behind us, bring those toes down towards the ground. We want to try to keep those hips level. Again, the hands can both stay grounded on the mat, or you can reach through with that opposite arm, that palm towards the ceiling. Think about drawing a line through the middle of the body, equal weight balanced on both sides. That gentle breath moving in and out through the nose. And we'll bring that hand and knee back to the mat, taking that recovery breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. We'll take it to the opposite side. So on that next inhale, that right leg goes back, toes pointing down to the ground. You can stay here, or you can add in that left arm, that thumb towards the ceiling, balancing here, that core is engaged. Focusing on that gentle breath. And then we'll bring that hand and knee back to the mat, taking that recovery breath here, that full inhale, that complete exhale. For this next one, we're going to do awkward airplane. If you've got any hip issues, you could just do a regular summer, just like we did. Otherwise, we go into our awkward airplane. So on an inhale, we'll take that left leg back, maybe reaching through with that right arm. And then we take that arm and leg off to that diagonal, that awkward airplane, just for a moment. And then bring everything back to center, that hand and knee coming back to the mat, taking that recovery breath here. We'll take it to the right side now. So on an inhale, we'll take that right leg back. That left arm maybe out and front. And then same thing, either staying here or taking it off to that awkward airplane. And gently coming back to center, that hand and knee coming back to the mat, taking that recovery breath here, that full inhale, that complete exhale. Our last one in Sunbird. On an inhale, we're going to take our left leg back. We're going to reach out through that right arm. This time we're going to lengthen that stretch. We're going to push that heel back as we reach those fingertips forward. And then gently bring everything back to center. That hand and knee coming back to the mat, taking that recovery breath here. We'll take it to the right side. So on that inhale, that right leg goes back. Maybe reaching out with that left arm. Finger, press that heel back as we reach those fingertips forward, and then gently coming back to center. We're going to slide into child's pose. Child's pose is one of those postures where it might feel more comfortable for your body to have a block or to use stacked fists. Otherwise, I'll show you the first option. We're going to separate those knees. We're going to slide those hips all the way back to the heels. We're going to reach those arms out in front like you're reaching those fingertips for the top of the mat. We're going to bring that forehead down to the mat or close to the mat. So this is one option. The hips are released back to the heels. You've got that nice stretch through the side body and arms. This is a resting posture, child's pose. So if that feels comfortable, we're going to stay here. Otherwise, you've got a couple different options. You can bring those knees back together and maybe rest that forehead on a block. If you don't have a block, you can always use that fist. So we're going to take a couple of moments here in child's pose, just coming back to that gentle breath. In and out through the nose, getting ready to set up for plank pose, and then our standing one. We're going to gently walk those hands over to that left side, getting a little side body stretch on the right side now. Carefully coming back to center, we're going to walk those hands over to that right side and a little stretch through that left side body. And then coming back through center, taking a moment here, go back to that breath, that gentle inhale and exhale through the nose. And then we're going to come back into our neutral tabletop, getting ready to set up for our plank pose. So for plank pose, you've got a couple options here. You can either come on to those forearms, tucking those toes and pressing up here, that's option number one. The second option, pressing into those hands, tucking those toes, coming into that floating tabletop, option number 2. That third option is full plank. So for full plank, we're going to move those hands wider on the mat. We're going to take those toes to the back of the mat. We're going to drop that tailbone in line with the crown of the head. So we're on a diagonal here. We want to think about opening up through that chest, scooping out. Those armpits are hollowing out that area. That neck is neutral. We're focused on that gentle breath in and out through the nose. Holding here as long as you can. That moment you think you need to come down, take one more round of breath. And then we'll gently come down onto the knees. Sliding back into our child's pose. In child's pose, we're going to come into our standing mountain pose. So taking time to get to standing. Again, if you have a chair nearby, just have that handy, because after we do a full bar standing postures, we are going to work on tree today, so adding in a new posture. So we're back to standing. So taking a moment to get those feet set up for mountain pose. So we want to think about those feet about hip distance apart. So a nice way to check that for your own body is turning that heel into that inner arch and then back out. I like to pick up the toes, spread them out, and then press them back down onto the floor. So I feel locked into that nice foundation with my feet. From here, the knees coming up to that hip bone, and then navel up to the crown of the head again. We're going to open up that chest just like we did in our seated posture. So rolling the shoulders down and away from the ears, pressing into those feet. Finally, that little tuck back of that chin, those arms off to the side. We're going to do 3 rounds of breath here in a strong standing mountain pose. So feeling that strength of that body, that breath, that inhale lifting us, that exhale relaxing. Last one, nice big inhale. Complete exhale. And then from here on that next inhale, we're going to reach up overhead with those arms. So big inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, pulling that breath down to that chest. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms down to the side. 2 more just like that. Big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, breath pulled in. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms down to the side. Last one. Big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, breath in. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms come down to the side. We're going to step back into Warrior One. We did take Warrior One last week, but if you're new to yoga or new to the class, we'll go through those steps again. So a couple options. You can always adjust the feet based on your body, your stability, and where you are today. So for Warrior One, we're going to start on the left side. So I'm going to step my left foot back pretty far, 45-degree angle with that back foot. So here's 90, 90. So you want that foot at 45. So that's our kickstand. If that is too big of a step for you, just adjust that distance. Listen to what your body needs. Otherwise, we've got that back foot at a 45-degree angle. We're slightly rolling away to the outer edge of that back foot. For that front knee, you don't want it out over that big toe. I still want to be able to see that big toe. And then just a little tiny adjustment with those hips. We're not just rotating those hips forward. That back leg is our strong kickstand. You might stay right here today with the hands off the waist, or even having that chair nearby, maybe one hand on that chair. Otherwise, if you're feeling stable here, you can reach those arms up overhead, Slightly opening up that chest, feeling a tiny little back bend here. So this posture is all about confidence, stability. So warrior one. We're going to bring those hands back to the waist. If you lift those arms up overhead, we're going to carefully step that left foot up to meet the right. We're going to come right back into our mountain pose. Lifting up through the crown of the head, shoulders down, away from the ears, that chest is open. Taking a couple recovery breaths before we go to the right side. So we'll go to that right side now, bringing those hands to that waist, or if you want to switch that chair to the opposite side, taking a moment to do that. We're going to step back with that right foot now. A big step back with that right foot. Again, that puts at that 45-degree angle. There's 90, there's 45. So that back foot is at that angle. We'll roll the weight to the outer edge. That becomes our kickstand leg. We've got a bend in that front knee. Checking in, wrap over that big toe. Those hips slightly tracking forward. And stay right here, balancing with the legs. If you're ready, big inhale, reaching up, open up through that chest, maybe taking that gaze up towards the ceiling. So warrior one. Again, that confidence, that courage, that stability here in this posture. And bring those hands back to the waist, stepping that right foot up, move the left. Getting grounded again in our mountain pose. Pressing down into those feet, lifting up through the crown of the head, opening up through that chest, shoulders down away from the ears, tucking back with that chin. Nice big inhale. Deep exhale. Come into a forward fold from here. So we inhale, reaching up. Exhale, breath in. Big inhale out. Exhale, swan dive forward, bringing those fingertips to the mat. Again, this is an opportunity if you have a block. You can always rest those hands on the block. One thing I want to keep about the head here is you don't want that kink in the neck. You want to think about the crown of the head rocking down towards that mat or block. And here we're going to go into a runner's lunge today. So those fingertips touching the mat. We're going to step that left foot back on the ball of that left foot. So we're in that runner's lunge. We've got a couple options here today. You can take that block. You can press the left hand on that block or on the mat. You can stay here or here. Or the next option is reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling and maybe taking that gaze up towards that right arm. So runner's lunge with a twist. We're going to gently bring that right hand back up. We're going to carefully step that left foot back up to meet the right. Swan dive all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, breath into the chest. Big inhale out. Exhale, arms down to the side. We'll take that same thing on the opposite side. So come into another forward fold. So big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, breath in. Big inhale out. Exhale, swan dive forward. Again, having that block nearby. Resting those fingertips on that block, letting the crown of the head fall through the mat. I'm going to take runner's lunge on that opposite side now. So I'm going to step that right leg back, coming onto the ball of that right foot. You can stay here, or maybe adding that block underneath that right hand. From here, we're going to take that left arm up to the ceiling. Again, this is just an add-on. You don't have to do this, you can stay right here in your owner's lunge. You can keep that gaze down in your nap, or maybe you can lift that gaze up towards that left arm. We're going to bring that left hand back to meet the right. And here we'll step that right foot up to meet that left foot. Coming into that forward fold again. Adjusting those feet. On that inhale, using that core strength, we're going to swan right up. Exhale, breath in. Big inhale out. And then exhale, arms down to the side. So one more standing exercise today, and then we'll come down to do some seated stretches and then our final relaxation. So we're going to go into our tree pose. So Linda, this one's for you. If you're still out there with us today, you can use a wall, you can use a chair, or you can just turn onto the solid surface. I like to step off my mat for a tree. I am going to grab that chair just in case anyone is using that chair out there today. So for tree pose, we want to think about keeping those hips balanced. We're going to start with that right leg. So we're going to gently shift the weight into that right leg, keeping that chest lifted, having that focal point out in front. Got a couple options here for the foot. So the weight is shifted into that right leg. You might just kickstand right here at the ankle today. Second option is that calf. Third option is bringing that foot up into that inner thigh. What you want to avoid is the knee. So maybe you stay right here today, checking in that those hips are balanced. Maybe holding onto that wall or chair. If you want to add on, maybe bringing those hands into that heart center. And maybe growing that tree. Again, if you wobble and come out of it, no problem. Just go right back in. Every tree out there is a little different, just like our tree. Look carefully, bring those hands back through center. And then bringing that left foot back down to meet the right. We'll take a moment here to ground back in to our mountain pose, pressing both feet into the mat, lifting up through the crown of the head, just letting that right side go. And then we're going to switch sides. So I'll move that chair to the other side now, using that chair at home. So same thing, this time we're going to shift that weight into our left leg first. So shifting that weight, finding that focal point out in front of that item, that object that's not moving, maybe getting that chair or that wall, that little stability here, and then finding that spot for that right foot. Again, if you move the ankle, inner thigh, avoiding the knee, or maybe pulling that right foot up into the inside of that thigh. So picking your option here, and maybe you stay right here, checking with those hips leveled off. Maybe bringing those hands into that heart center. And then maybe even growing that tree today. Lots of options, lots of choices, moving through at your own pace. And then gently bringing those hands back through center. We're going to drop that right foot back down onto the mat. Hands down at the side. Coming back into our mountain pose. Lifting up through the crown of the head. Relaxing the shoulders. Taking that nice recovery breath here. All right. So enough with the legs and standing work. We're going to come down onto our mats. If you have that strap, go ahead and grab that down. So taking a moment to come all the way back down onto the back. So reach up your shoulder stand or headstand for my class. We are going to do legs up the wall. So again, coming down carefully, taking your time to get there after that stand work. We're going to give those legs a little break now. Coming all the way down onto the back. We're going to take our strap, if you have one, we're going to loop those feet around the bottom of that strap. So again, that lower half of the back presses in the mat. We want to open up through that chest. So moving those shoulder blades apart if you need to, opening up through that chest. That neck is neutral, chin tucked towards the chest. Just taking a couple rounds of breath here. Just letting those legs release now. You should take that exhale. Just allowing that lower back to press into the mat. And I'm going to drop that left foot out of our strap. Taking both pieces of that strap in that right hand. That left hand will press into that left hip. Still let that right leg gently fall off to the side again, using that strap to control, not overextending. Gently coming back through center, releasing that strap. We're going to pull that right knee up into the chest. Taking a full inhale. Deep exhale. I'm going to drop that right foot down onto the mat. Picking up that strap, we're going to send that left leg up to the ceiling. That right hand pressing into that right hip. We're going to gently let that left leg fall off to that left side. Again, not overextending, listening to your body, using that strap for control. Bringing that left leg back through center. Letting that strap fall off to the side. We're going to hug that knee into the chest. From here, we're going to bring that right knee up to meet the left, just like we started at the beginning of the class. We're going to wrap opposite hand to opposite elbow, really hugging those knees in. Keeping that neck neutral, that chin tucked towards the chest. If that's not comfortable, always remember you can hold on below the knees. And then we're going to release those knees. We're going to give that lower back a little massage here before we set up for bridge pose. And then we'll head into our final twist. And then final body scan and relaxation. So we will be down on the mat for the rest of the class. We've got about 10-15 minutes to go, so you're doing great. Again, back off if you need to. So from here, we're going to drop both feet down onto the mat. I'm going to turn sideways again so you can see how I'm getting set up for bridge pose. So if you want to bring those feet in a little closer to those glutes, and that neck is going to stay neutral, that chin is going to tuck towards the chest. We're going to bring those forearms down to our sides. So keeping that gaze up at the ceiling, you want to think about pressing into that big toe on both sides. So stabilizing there. Again, we're really using the legs. I think a lot of work with the legs today. The arms are just there for wall added support. The knees, thinking about railroad ties, keeping those knees parallel, so not straight out, not straight in. And then whenever you're ready, you've done that body scan, you're going to take an inhale, lifting those pelvic bones up to the ceiling, those hip bones. We're going to hold here, focusing on that gentle breath in and out through the nose. Those glutes are active. Those inner and outer thighs are active. Then you're going to take an inhale. On that exhale, we're going to carefully lower down one liver at a time. We'll unroll into the toothpaste. And then taking that nice full recovery breath and you're back on there. Two more just like that. So whenever you're ready on that inhale, pressing into the big toe on both feet. feet forward, taking those pelvic bones up towards the ceiling, hold here. Gentle blood in and out through the nose, keeping that neck neutral. And then gently roll down, one vertebra at a time. So using that core, taking that recovery breath here for this last one. If you want to, you can always slide those shoulder blades closer together, taking a bind underneath, coming up onto the balls of the feet. That's just another option. I'll bring them straight back. Otherwise, you can just do the bridge just like we did with the last two. So we're going to check in with our positioning here, the feet and the arms. Whenever you're ready on the inhale, lifting up. Maybe bringing those shoulder blades closer together, taking that bind underneath, maybe coming up onto the balls of the feet. Just another option. Again, listen to your body. We're going to drop those heels back down, taking away that bind. We'll take that full inhale, and then on that exhale, gently roll down, one vertebra at a time. From here, we're going to hug those knees up into the chest again, that little squeeze. And I'm going to turn sideways on that again. You can stay where you are. From those knees being in to the chest, we're going to take those arms out to a T. We're going to shift those hips over to the right. We're going to let those knees fall off to the left. Gently picking up that gaze and taking it to the right. So nice little plunge twist here. Again, I'll stand up, knees pull up, knees to the right. And then you're going to shift to center this time, shifting those hips forward to the left side of your mat, knees falling off to the right, being very careful with that back. That gaze over to that left side. And then gently bringing everything back through center. We're going to hug those knees back into the chest. We're going to do a couple circles clockwise and counterclockwise on that lower back. And then from here, getting ready for our final body scan. So I'm going to stand up and cue the rest of this. I'm going to have you stay on your back. So you're going to start by extending that left foot to the left corner of your mat, that right foot to the right corner of your mat, letting those arms fall off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and stand. Again, you can stay on your back here, those feet falling off to the sides, the corners of your mat. That chest is open, those arms off to the sides. We're going to start with those ankles. Just taking a couple of circles, one direction and then the other with the ankles, especially since we did tree pose and some of that standing work today. So circling those ankles one direction and the other. And here we're going to flex those feet. So pointing those toes up towards the chest. Stretching the bottom of that foot, and then we're going to pulse those toes towards the front of the mat. That little stretch from the top of the foot. One more time, stretching the bottom of that foot, and pulling those toes, stretching the top of that foot. From here, just allowing both feet to roll over to the corners of the mat. We're going to gently work our way up that right leg now. So we're going to engage just that right glute. So feeling that body slightly lift off the mat, just with that one muscle. And then we're going to release, the right leg is relaxed. We move to that left side. So moving up to that left leg, engaging that left glute, tightening just for a moment. And then releasing. So now that lower half of the body, the legs, the feet, just finding that heaviness on the mat. Letting those legs be in that still resting posture for the rest of our class time. These legs have done work today, so this is a little treat here at the end. We're going to work over towards that right side of the body now. So bring on the fingers in that right hand. We're going to rotate that wrist one direction and the other. And then we're going to gently lift that right arm up off the floor, holding it for a moment, and then just allowing it to float back down. That right arm becoming completely heavy now. So making any final adjustments so it can be still. We're going to work our way across the chest, coming down to the fingers in that left hand. We're going to wiggle those fingers. We're going to rotate that wrist one direction and the other. And then finally picking up that left arm, holding it up off the floor for a moment. And then we're going to float back down. So both arms completely still and rest now. That chest is open. Shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to move up to that jaw, making sure that there's final relaxation. That jaw is nice and soft. So a big ah here. One more time. Nice big ah. And then finally bringing those lips back together, sealing off the lips, allowing all the muscles in the face to soften. If you have that eye pillow and you'd like to use it now, gently place that eye pillow across the eyes, a little extra weight, blocking out that extra light. All the muscles in the face softening, any tension or tightness are still holding in that forehead area, between the eyebrows. Just picturing that rolling off the face onto the sides of the face, down onto your mat, off the way from the body. So for the next few moments, just tuning back into that gentle breath that we started with in class. Just allow you to have a little moment of silence here, just to tune into your own breath. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring a little movement back into those fingers, back into those toes. Maybe rotating those wrists again, one direction and the other. Maybe even tapping the fingertips with that thumb. Just noticing that little bit of sensation coming back into the body. On that next inhale, we're going to reach those arms up overhead. You're still down on the mat. So big inhale, stretching that body out. On that exhale, bringing those arms back to the side. All that breath out through the mouth. Two more just like that. Big inhale, stretching out. Exhale. One last time. Nice big inhale, stretching that body out, filling the space we created today. And then exhale. All that breath out through the mouth. We're going to roll on to that right or left side just for a moment, just pausing here, checking in for a moment, noticing how the body feels, anything that worked for you today, anything that felt good. Trying to incorporate one or two things into your daily routine. And then whenever you're ready, we'll push off with that top arm. We're going to be up in our seated posture, taking 3 final breaths here together in the class. We're taking a moment to gently come up to our seated posture, finding that navel again, lifting up through the crown of the head, opening up through the chest, shoulders down away from the ears, and that chin back. Hands in again on his knees, palms facing down, eyes open or closed. Finish up with 3 full rounds of breath here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then after that third round of breath, bringing those hands into that chest, that heart center, thanking yourself for showing up today, doing something good for you. body, taking this little time out on your lunch break today just for you. So again, trying to incorporate a few things into your daily routine that we did today. And be sure to check the schedule for the rest of the week. Some great opportunities here at the Healthplex. A little something for everyone. And today at 3 o'clock, Adnan, our general manager, is doing a special personal training session. So tune in for that. Spread the word, let people know about what's available right